Halumil tutaw mura rogul adra. Kung possible tune in material tokobit sa program ra. TMC. Ngayamal special guest ra ma'am. Special person. Cesario. Ya Owangel Sagino sponsor the last sailing between here and Taiwan. As you recall, his daughter was here. They're indigenous Taiwanese who are very much interested in Cesario's exploration through canoe. No engine, no satellite, it's just a natural knowledge. So first of all, let me just say welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for using us to do the introduction and show the Palauan people who are the people who made that last trip possible. And then the program this morning is to introduce the new voyage that will occur on February 15th. They will be celebrating their next move from here to
Kaohsiung.
So Cesario, good morning, and let's just give you an opportunity to give us the idea of how can you just look at the stars without GPS. I mean the basic. People have learned about your father, the whole voyage. I was in Festival of Art in Cook Island way back in 1993. When your father sailed from New Zealand too. And I think not just you, but the whole world is looking at you and wanted to just understand how a young person like you who can travel around the world on a plane decided to bring back the culture of unity.
Well, I believe
Satawal
and the Pacific Islanders.
Can we begin with that and then connect us to him? And then I will just ask questions. Mr. Sudri will, if it's okay with you, translate what we're saying with
Okay.
honorable gentleman with us, Mr. Sagino, and then we can just dialogue the whole thing.
Okay.
So you can start by now, if it's possible.
Good morning. Thank you, Joel Toropian, for having us here this morning to talk a little bit about navigation and the voyage that will depart on the February 15th. I believe we all understand that this is our way of living in the old days, as our ancestors, people of the Pacific, using the canoes and their traditional way of navigating. That's the only way we communicate, in a way to travel from place to place, to bring message to other islands. And it's also stuck in mind that we helped each other to bring life to an island that needs help, especially when they are destroyed by a typhoon. And it's our canoes that we travel, bring plants to give life to that island. And this is all the stories that I've heard from my teachers and the old people when I grew up as a little kid, and I started sailing with my father when I was 4. So we have a basic 32-point star compass that, using all the stars, that are rising and setting in the west, and then they already place each start point to which island you want to sail to. So as we grew up, we already learned this island should be fall under the stars based on the star compass. So we also have the sea lanes, so like Japan, Taiwan, and Philippines. We also have that name of the sea lanes between our islands to those islands. So we just it takes years to learn, but the way I learn is it has to be stored, not written down, but it has to be, everything has to be
By
in your
experience.
memories. Yeah,
By memories.
but that's a really good thing that when you are out sailing, and that's how you remember things, because you do it physically, not just learning it and then sitting down on the island and never do it. So always good practice is learn and do it physically. Go out and do what you have learned. You might have to change adjustment or something if something is not really the way you learn it while they're teaching you. So yes, so last year we went to Taiwan. Sakinu is one of the hosts, founder of Hunter School,
Yeah.
and Chuju is his brother, and
Yeah.
we are amazed of their welcome, and even the whole Taitung County, and they're welcoming us to Taiwan. So we plan to go back to Taiwan this year, and three prefecture or three that's Kaohsiung, Taitung is still included, and Holian.
Yeah.
So the three places in Taiwan we're gonna go. But purpose of this voyage is we try to pass on to our young generation to understand how we, how people of Micronesia began before the influence of the Western came into our places. We are not saying that we are the best doing things, but just to understand that it's nothing wrong with Western instruments, but if it comes to failure, that's when you can practice your skills. Yeah. So we mainly want to take youth. So we will have some representatives. I believe Taiwan, most of the representatives will just go from Kaohsiung to Taitung, and these two came for actual voyage to Taiwan.
So they're going to sail with you from here to
Yes, they're going to sail with us to Taiwan, and then so many Taiwanese going to sail from Kaohsiung to Taitung and to Holian and to Okinawa
on Maisu.
on Maisu. So we want the youth, to experience and feel it, and then they might be, one of
Stop
us.
throwing up while on
Yeah, and also to Okinawa. So
this trip you go to Taiwan, from Taiwan to Okinawa?
Okinawa and then Saipan and Guam.
So how long this trip is going
It's
to
going to be at least 4 months, all the way to May. And then back to Yap and back to Palau. And then break, and then we're going to continue up to east, all the way to Chuuk, Panape, Koshuai, Marshall, and then Hawaii.
this
So-
year?
Yeah, it's going to go all the way to next year.
Continuously.
Yeah, and then just to have youth, we'll have representative from each Micronesian islands to,
To
have
experience the whole thing.
do experience the whole thing. And so Saipan and Guam are sending their, their young sailors from, probably they're going to train in Okinawa to Marianas. So yeah,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
so hopefully Ponape and Chuuk and the rest of the Micronesian islands will send us their representative. Like if we're in Chuuk, maybe Ponape will send theirs to Chuuk, join us, sail into Ponape. Kuswai will send their young sailors to join us in Pohnpei to Kuswai, then Marshall as well.
So this is an interesting trip you're going to do it this year. Can I ask him?
Yeah.
How did he become interested in all this?
他说你为什么会对这个？你从何时开始对这个有兴趣？
航海
性，
我是一个作家，
I'm a writer.
去到
You're a
了
writer.
Yeah.
去到了很多南太平洋的国家，
I have been to many Pacific islands. Yeah.
然后去年麦叔来到台湾，
Last year, Maisu been to Taiwan. Yeah.
台湾可能还没有那么的敏锐敏感的时候，我就已经感受到，一定会有一艘船会来到台湾。
In Taiwan society, they don't have very sensitive about the cultural stuff, but in his vision, he imagined Maisu will come back again. Yeah.
当麦叔来到的时候，对我来说，那是一件很重要的相遇。
When Maisu came, he felt that is a very very special and important meeting.
麦叔这艘船跟萨萨柳、跟帛琉这个地方对我非常的着迷。
I feel fascinated about Cesario and Palau and Maisu.
去年我来萨萨柳，在麦叔的船上跟我说，我明年就是今年要再去日本，我们会到台湾，你让我们停在你的地方，让我们补给接待我们，好吗
？Last year when I on board with under Maisu with Cesario, and Cesario asked me next year we are going to Japan, but we will stay in Taitung first, and is it possible we can stay in your hunter school for supply for rest? And he said okay.
对我来说，这是一个家人的请求，
And
我
for me,
没有
this
理由
is
拒绝。
for me this is a request from family member. I have no right to say no.
然后他跟我说，我们可以一起。我想了一下，我要做什么
And he said we can sail together, but I think what can I do?
啊？我就想，我应该把这次的航行写下来。我要把麦叔的故事写下来，我要把萨萨柳的故事写下来，然后可以让整个大洋洲知道，我透过书写的方式去记录麦叔的故事。
And as a writer, I think about what can I do as maybe I can write down the whole story about Maisu, about Cesario, and about this journey, and to display in the whole Pacific. Yes.
So he was telling me that after Taiwan,
Yeah.
Japan,
Yeah.
Okinawa,
Yeah.
and then continue on the Micronesia, all the way to, are you going to Kolo?
Kolo?
Him, is he going to sail with him the
The
whole
whole
year?
No.
He just go to Taiwan. that's
Taiwan and Hualien to Okinawa.
it? What about Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okinawa. Yeah, Japan. Yeah.
He's going to Okinawa and go to Japan and not the rest of Micronesia. I just want to know, you know,
Just some of the trip.
experience that you
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
你准备好了吗？
Yeah，
He looks ready.
这会是在整个南太平洋文学
Have you
很
had
重
any
要的一次。
experience on sailing?
Sorry？
Have you had any experience?
你之前有航海过吗
No，
？No, never.
First time,
Just
just
canoeing.
paddling.
对啊，
Yes, paddling. Yeah.
So I understand on the 15th. 15th is Sunday.
Sunday.
This coming Sunday.
Yes.
We'll have a launching of the trip
Mm.
at drop-off.
Mm-hmm.
We start about 9 o'clock, set up preparation, sounds and everything. By 12:30 in the afternoon, they will introduce all the crew. And how many, can you give me a breakdown of people coming down with you? How many
so
Palauans, how
so
many-
we have the rest are from Satawal, my island.
Hmm?
So all my nephews and then my son, which is so it's from FSM. It's, my son Alan, his cousin Clyde, their cousin Snyder, and Ismail. They're all cousins. 5 of them plus me, 6
From FSM.
from FSM. And we have one from Saipan.
The same guy who was
He came with us
you
last year.
time?
Yeah.
六个三
And then we have 3 this time from Palau.
三个波六的
So we have Wayne Adalbay,
Oh, he's
still
the
going.
one,
Yeah. Then we have the 2 called Columbus. And then we have Elilai Sukiyama. And then we have one from Guam. So we have 2 ladies on board.
How many altogether?
两个
And then we have this Sakinu and Chutri from
Yeah.
Taiwan. And
14
14, and then we have another one from. It's
Hawaii?
total of 15.
Oh.
The guy we met at
Yeah.
Malaysia yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What about the guy who was just here?
Oh, Matt? No, no.
No.
He's just
He was with
organizing.
you the last time, right?
Yeah, to sail back. Yeah,
Sail back
from
from
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this unbelievable.
So it's 15 crew altogether.
It's very hard to understand him. I
可是很难理解。
cannot go through my mind how
嗯
you just get on a canoe and just go out there and figure out where is Taiwan.
我很难理解他怎么船就开出去了，就想要去了解什么是台湾。
So I think you had a very good opportunity to put up a book
Yeah.
that even though he looks like Cesario, simple Cesario, this is $1 million man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, when it comes to the mind,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
nobody have done this in our group, in our era,
他说没有
especially in
人这
our
样做
generation,
过，
except
对，
his father.
尤其这一代这样，只有他的父亲。
So, congratulations and
Yeah.
welcome. I think I have to welcome you on board on behalf of Cesario because this is very interesting.
Sakino just told me a few minutes ago. He said he want to lift the he want to write down the legend of Cesario family and the legend of Alingano Maisu and the literature of the Pacific. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
watched and read some of the books that
Yeah.
the Hawaiian people have put together on your father.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is good, but it's more on their version
Yeah.
and less on his version.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Exactly.
I cannot. My brother was sailing with him
Mm.
from here
Yes.
to Saipan.
Oh.
So
他的兄弟有
watching
跟
that
他的
documentary
兄
and
弟
listen
有
to my
跟
brother,
他的爸爸一起
It's two
从这里航
different
行到
worlds.
塞班，
Right.
然后他就
You
说
know?
他也看过
they, made,
夏威
they
夏威
dramatized
怎
the
么
whole
去
thing. My
讲
father was he have
讲
to have
他
a
们
catch
附
to
赠
do it.
嗯
不那个沙
嗯
龙
Yes, yes.
写出他们附赠，但是
So Cesario, I need to
但
know
是他说那个是夏威人的视野，他
your
想从
how
他的
do
视野
you
去讲去听这些。
how do you
这
teach
件
these
事
people on board?
Well,
First, you have to go to some sort of a training or there. Like, have you been on a training with everybody before you get on that canoe to the Friday, Sunday?
we should be having some training.
Yeah.
but with a time schedule and a tight schedule, we tried to go out today, but then we have the interview with you. So hopefully we'll have time tomorrow just to go out and see trial the boat and talk a little bit about voyaging. But mainly, if you don't have time to go out and training, I always tell everybody that, you know, once you set foot on the canoe, there is no,
Turning back.
what do you call it? Nationalities doesn't count,
Okay.
but we all family members that we need to work together as one. So training can be on the way on the voyage,
Staying from
but
the first day.
just have in mind that we are family members staying in one canoe. As the canoe will be your mother and your navigator will be your father. So listen to your navigator as a family as you move along. So that's all I tell them. We have to work together. Doesn't matter if you're from Taiwan, it doesn't matter if you're from Japan or Palau.
Once
They're
on
the same.
board,
Once on board
Maisu family.
on a canoe, you're one family. Yeah. So you are one family, one ocean that you travel.
Have you had a problem with the crew?
Not that I know, but all the way this time I haven't faced any problem with the crews that
Everybody
sail with me.
fight
Yeah.
hard as you all.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the longest trip you've taken? I understand the last trip from Taiwan took about 30.
Yeah, 30 days if one way. But if we stop along the islands. 2007 we have to stop Marshall, Kuswai, Panapet, Chuk down the line. So it took like 4 months to get to Palau.
Is there any
But the longest voyage that I've been on is 32 days.
32 days. I've heard that after the Taiwan trip, you were going to USA and sail a canoe back to Hawaii or something.
Oh, that was last year.
Yeah. Did you do that?
Yes, we arrived here on June 16 last year from Taiwan. Then I flew out on June 19.
4 days later.
Yeah, so I went to Seattle. Then took the boat from Seattle to Maui.
What kind of boat is
It's
that?
it's like this, almost like same as Sam's Palau Siren, but it's smaller than that. But I think it was built in 1950s. Yeah, it's all wooden boat.
It's a wooden boat.
Yeah, so wooden yacht, I will say. Yeah, so
Still without engine and everything.
oh, they have engine on board.
You have to do it.
Yeah,
you have
but
to do it with the.
they wanted to sail and they wanted to look at it, to look at the traditional navigation. So we took it to Maui. It took us 28 days to get to Maui on that boat. So.
How's your family? I mean, this is to me, it's like going into a war. So every time you decide, like for example, the 15th of this month, when you set to go, I know you have daughters and family that are in school and here. Are they accepting the whole thing already?
Well,
Because you take your son along with you.
I believe they get used to it already. My wife came from a good navigators also, so they understand because their father is the first one who sailed from Sarawak to Okinawa in 1975.
I've seen the documentary.
So-
They didn't even know it's going to be very cold in
Yeah. So they grew up understanding. So when my kids grew up, they grew up seeing me going off and come back on a voyage. So they're very much used to it. Yeah.
This is a very interesting thing you're doing. I understand that. You've been here for, and also a member of a PCC program. Some sort of students are.
Yeah.
How many kids have you sort of like trained to be able to do this? I know there is a canoe sailing group already, young kids. Are they part of your program or they?
No, they're part of the Palau Sailing Association or Palau Sailing Club. Sam is the president, and I believe Joe Children.
But I think that was born through the.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they do good, and then they even bring their kids if we can go with a basic navigation. So we sign an MOU together to work with the kids as well, and yeah. For the years that I've been here, we have some students that they've been graduating from the navigation class, like Ewina Del Pai, Kurt passed away. Yeah.
I understand Sakino that this is what I learned from your daughter. Because I had a group that also very interested in traditional and local knowledge. So your daughter was, I met her, so I was so interested in the conversation, so I invited her here. So they interview her.
Yeah.
And you've been trying to promote the traditional indigenous knowledge in your school.
Yes.
So are you going to connect that with him?
Are you going to add?
Connect the idea.
Connect. Yes. Yeah. 他说他访问戴云说，他从戴云身上知道，就是你在猎人学校一直想要传递的那个文化推广这件事情，然后他说你是要把这样的一个 idea 跟那些 Sasario 结合吗，还是什么样？
哦，yeah，Sasario 的航行，它并不只是一个航海的过程。
The navigation from Sasario is not just the sailing.
它有一件事情在传递的是全世界的原住民都在失去的东西。
I think the journey is sending a message is all over the world indigenous people are losing their tradition.
我刚刚去大溪地回来。
I just came back from Tahiti.
我去大溪地跟他们的官员跟他们的组织说，我来这里不是要看法国人，我是要看真正的大溪地的人。
When I was there, I tell the Tahitian official and the NGO, I tell them, I'm here to visit Tahitian, not French people.
我来帛琉也不是要看美国人，我是要看真正的帛琉的人。
I'm here in Palau. It's not visiting American. I'm visiting Palauan. Yeah.
有一件事情是关于全世界的原住民都想要的，是关于灵性跟崇敬这件事情。
I think, from my perspective, I think all of the world indigenous people are looking for the spiritual and respectful future.
但文明一直把这个东西拿走。
But the civilization is taking away our proud.
但有一件事情叫做流动，可以让我们互相在一起。
There is something called flowing, floating. So connect each of us. Yes.
那船这件事情，它就是个流动。
And the sailing is a floating.
然后掌握星象海洋这件事情，它就是灵性。
And when you manage the knowledge of the star campus and all of the wisdom about sailing, that is a spiritual knowledge.
这不是只有台湾的原住民要，这是整个台湾的原住民要，这是整个亚洲要，这整个全世界都要。
This is not just Taiwan need to learn. I think all of the world have to learn. Yeah.
所以这样子的定义对我来说，Maisu的到来，它比太空船进到太空太重要。
I think this is the reason I think the Maisu's visit Taiwan is more important than the spaceship go out to the space.
麦属的船来到台湾，到 Hunt School，Hunt School 有很多很棒的经验，其实是可以跟帛琉这里很好的做交流。
When the Maisu visit Hunter School, I think have a lot of experience can share in Palau. Yeah.
因为它的具体发生是可以提供给帛琉在地的人去看到，原来我们可以透过这样子的机制、这样的系统，去慢慢的复原我们更过去的传统。
And this connection between Hunter School and Alingano Maisu can share a lot of image and message to the Palauans to let them know how important our traditional culture.
我非常喜欢麦属，它的名字叫Alingano Maisu，就是无私分享。但是在台湾的台湾主人一样，他的第一个出发点就是要对人很好。
I like the concept of Alingano Maisu. From my tribe, Baiwan tribe, we also like the message of the sharing.
第二个就是要有美感，第三个对环境跟土地要有感。
And you also have to have sense of the feeling about the land, about other people. Yes.
我们很像，不是很像，是我们一样。
We are the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
We are the same.
We are the same. One family. Yeah.
So now that we are the same, let's take a break. Can I ask for a short break?
Yeah.
We take a coffee break.
Okay.
Okay, magilutan mermang. Before I continue the conversation with this very special guest, let me just go through the program on Sunday. And I would like to invite everybody who are listening. This is a very interesting thing that Cesario has been introducing in our community. So Sunday in the early morning, by 12 o'clock, the program begins. And somebody will give us the overview of the whole trip of this Taiwan, Palau, Taiwan, and then on to Japan, and Okinawa and back, something like that. And then, and this whole trip is partnered by Sam's Tour, Bureau of Agriculture, Australian Embassy, New Zealand Embassy, Japan Embassy, Taiwan Embassy, especially Sakinu.
Yeah, Hunter School.
And Palau Community College. I think all the and on 12:30 that afternoon, they will introduce all the crew. Everybody who are going on board will be introduced by 12:30. There's some Palawan cultural dance, ceremonies, and messages that will be sent to the crew. And it's hosted by Ephraim, Ali, Kakanu crew, Dr. Talay, and PCC in general. It takes about 40 minutes ceremony. The voyage will begin right after that. So, you spend more time on the water than on land. I still wanted to really,
你多数时间都是海上就叫
even though we're all islanders, what he just said is very interesting part of this the whole interview.
Yes.
You are bringing the spirit of the islanders into the forefront of the media, single-handedly. His father did it, but I think his father did it through a major university of the world. He decided after all this chaos and everything, he came to Palau and start just being a cesario, you know. I know him way back. Being a cesario, sailing a Maisu between here and Yap.
Yeah.
And 12, 15 years later, here we are being introduced by a writer and being sponsored by the embassies of the Pacific. That's, to me, create a Pacific spirit that never been there. I have to give you an experience I had because I'm feeling that very spirit at this moment. I was in Cook Island when they brought the whole tombstone from Tahiti. You know, this we islanders bury our people and put rocks in front of our house or in front of the pipe, like this one. You know, and they were telling us that Tahitians took this from Cook Island about 100 years ago. Because of what we're trying to do as a Pacific Islanders, they brought it back and put it together. So we invited there, and they put a fire under the rocks for the whole day. So when we came to the site, you can see the fire among the rocks. The rocks were just burning. And then this old man from Cook Island took some sort of spiritual leaves that we always practice in our islands, and start chanting and fire and everything. And he start from right there in front of me, and he walked on the rock. I mean, it was so hot. You can feel the heat.
Yes, yes.
And he walks from one end to the other, turn around, and walk back without burning a skin, cesario. And then he faced the crowd and he says, "Any volunteer?" I couldn't resist. I took my shoes off, took my suit off, jumped over the rail, and he says, "Sir, the first step will determine whether you will be burned or not. Don't ever reluctant when you, don't ever hesitate, you know." So I says, I'm coming with you." So he go like this and chant, and then we start. So I walked with him across. I walked on the fire from this end to the other.
It's amazing.
And turn around. So I think what you are doing is bringing that spirit, Pacific Islander spirit to the world. Let me just say it, and he sees it.
Yes.
I think the most important part is he's looking at it. If you write it down, it'll be very, very good book.
Yes， 他说如果你真的把这段航程写下来，
I wanted to say that
会是
because
很棒很棒的一本书。
this short talk show has just opened my eyes and my dreams that our lives before is depend on our spirits and our knowledge.
Yes.
So having said that, I'm going to ask the professor. If you have I'm going to give you 3-4 minutes to say whatever you want to say about this somebody.
Today?
This microphone is
Okay.
about what his ideas
Ideas.
when the whole thing started and what he wanted to say to our guest
Okay.
regarding this voyage.
OK，你任何都可以讲啊。
你可以讲。
So you want Sakino to explain or？
Yeah, he wants him and you interpret. Yeah.
都我解释。
你讲。
I mean, if he have a dream, let him say it because we cannot talk for Cesario. Cesario had talked to
你
him.
讲，我解释，我翻译。
我们要讲的是
没有，他说什么都可以讲，你想要讲什么，
，OK，
传递什么讯息，都可以。
Cesario 再一次来到台东 Hunter School，对排湾族人来说，这是一个很符合我们的神话故事。
When Cesario going to visit Taitung the second time, for us, for indigenous Baiwan tribe, for us that is a very mythology story. It's like mythology. Yeah.
对我们来说，
For us.
那一艘船再来到这里，我们要把它当做自己的家人，我们要给它一个新的名字。
When Maisu visit Taiwan second time, we have to treat Maisu as a family. So we are going to give it a new name from our perspective. Yes.
当我们跟这里的土地呼喊这艘船的名字的时候，天神跟祖灵跟祖先就知道那是我们的家人。
When we use our word to call the Maisu a new name, the guardian and the spirit will know that is our family. Yeah.
所以我们重新会给它一个很重要的名字。
We'll give it. So we are going to give in Maisu a new name in the celebration of March 21st. Yes.
在这个时代，麦属开创了往北去到一个最遥远的地方。
Maisu is a pioneer for the voyaging because Maisu is the only double hull not ship boat
Canoe.
canoe heading north
也是第一个来到台湾，
and is also the first canoe in the Pacific visit Taiwan.
所以它的名称叫做开拓者。
So we were going to give name is pioneer. Yes, for the Maisu. Yeah.
你可以想象，他要来到我们部落说，我们要做呼喊。
You can imagine when Maisu arrive our community, we are going to have
Zay Babu Ano Zay Babu Lego Zay Hizuana Basuna Mazanga 都天神呼喊。
Yes. Yes, we're going to do that. So let the God know.
Welcoming Cesario.
Yes.
第二个是
Please don't adapt him.
Sorry. Sorry.
Please don't adapt him. You know, he can always come back.
Oh, 我说不要把他留在不要让他回来。
第二个是也重新要给萨萨留一个名字。
Well, and secondly, we are going to give a name to Cesario.
他的名字在排湾族的土地叫做半人半神。
His name were in our Baiwan territory were like the half man, half god.
就是巴里斯，
Balis. We call
Balis.
Balis.
巴里
It's
斯
like
对
the movie Moana, half man, half god.
我们土地上准备刻两尊很大的雕
We are
刻，
going to carve a huge carving from wood carving.
一个是送给这一艘船，
One for Maisu,
一个是送给 Cesario，
one for Cesario. Yeah.
让那一艘船能够航行再回来帛琉。
So Maisu are going to carry two huge carving
Yeah.
the whole trip back to Palau.
这是我们台湾我们的部落 Hunter School 想要做的事。
This is how we want to contribute to this religion. Yeah.
对，
Yes.
这是我想要说的。
This is what I want to say.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
对啊，
Do you have anything you want to say to young Palawans and people? We
有些
roughly have about 2,000
年轻的
people
柏流
watching
人
us.
这样子。
So you want to say anything?
Yeah, just to say thank you, all those that are listening to your show, just to a little encouragement for our young to think about our Pacific Island way of living in the old days. As I said, canoe is our life, canoe is our communication, canoe is our identity that brings us across the ocean as a Pacific Island people.
You know, when we first start this small studio, this is from my son and all these young generations. We wanted to introduce Palau by the buck. You know, as you see, if you watch this through YouTube and everything, you can see Palau.
Right.
Yeah, I think so. That's our small ideas of introducing Palau to the world. So, thank you very much, Cesario, for being part of us. We really are very happy that you join us this morning. And we look forward to your joyful and successful trip to Taiwan. We hope you come up with a successful story. And we wish everybody the best. Tomorrow is a American what's Valentine's Day. You know what's Valentine's Day?
Yes, the lover day.
Yeah,
Valentine, yeah.
Before you leave, it's Valentine. Buy your flowers to your families and everything. Tomorrow.
Yes, yeah, Valentine Day. 情人节，我们情人节出发。
Thank you very much once again. And malam ni kung nasa ko na interesting ang program ramana la. Lagi tatsigang ang lomongel la Cesario ka dito dengan lingka. Lagi daral sis akran ngalgel bela rarela bakal. Lagi del roba ngarbitar niya. Malu sirabu ko ni dire kal musumrial. Lo milsa selgo til trip para Cesario mo la Taiwan luten me. Sandera Aswell. Ito mo kertil mo tumor omral. Tigil interested mo drop off. Ito mo drop off describe tiang ba islo omral le mo nga abuk. Ika mamaman meringa sule Cesario ma. Tigil la especially Asagino.
Yeah.
Most of tiam to explain the ideas to til mo ito sweden matingi. Wish them the best. It's always them the best.
Zay!
Thank you so much, Mr. Tropion.